Hello Wanderers, we are spending a beautiful, wonderful week in Greece. You should check out our other vlogs on the islands that we have visited. However, today is our last day in the country, so we are
hopping on a train and heading into the countryside to visit Meteora, the monasteries on the cliff sides.
From Athens, we boarded the train bound for Kalimbaka, and we were off.
This is a 4-hour train ride, so let's get comfortable.
The scenic Greek countryside kept the train ride interesting, but we were excited to get moving again. As soon as we stepped off the train, we saw the gorgeous rock formations reaching skyward. A short car ride later, and we were up next to them, immediately seeing the earliest monk settlements in the area. So years ago, I don't even know how, I stumbled across Meteora, and thought, this place looks amazing. I really want to go there. And thank you, Kelly, for making sure that it happened on our trip to Greece.
Hey, a 4-hour train ride one way is worth it. 8 hours in a train for like 3 hours here. You still get to go through the beautiful countryside of Greece, and this is pretty neat.
First up was St. Nikolaos Anapafsas. Like most of the remaining monasteries, this one dates back to the 1300s and is still in use today. All the monasteries charge a small entry fee, for us it was €3, which helps support the daily operations. Of course, the views alone are well worth it. We are beginning our descent from our visit to our first monastery of the day. The views up there are breathtaking. It is quite a marvel that they built these centuries ago on top of these incredible monoliths. We've arrived at the second monastery of the day, Varlin Monastery. First, to get there, we have to cross a bridge, crossing this.
Varlin Monastery is the second biggest Meteoran monastery, originally founded in the mid-1300s, but truly built up in the 1500s. From here, one can see both Rusano Monastery and the Holy Monastery of Great Meteoron.
So you might be wondering how they got supplies up to the top of these cliffs. Well, they used this, kind of a pulley system, and it didn't always work, but obviously now they have a much more modern system. They use a winch.
Varlaam boasts beautiful details throughout, including reliefs, stained glass, and frescoes.
So there is a bit of a dress code for visiting the monasteries. For women, you have to have your shoulders covered as well as something below your knee. Now, if you're wearing pants, they will give you a wrap skirt, and it's meant to represent the first women who visited the monastery. But because I had a maxi dress on, it was a skirt, a dress, I did not have to wear the wrap skirt.
The dress code is about the same for men. You are also required to cover your knees. That's why I wore slacks today. But if you happen to be wearing shorts that don't come down below the knee, that's fine. The skirts work for the men as well.
We paused on our journey to the next monastery to take a moment to enjoy the awe-inspiring, unique geology of this place. So it started raining here in Meteora, so we purchased these fashionable ponchos to help protect the camera equipment, and we are now on our way to the third monastery called Rusano.
Rusano is unique in that in 1988 it was converted from a monastery into a convent. It is still home to over a dozen nuns. Like the other monasteries, Rusano was established sometime in the 14th century. The building occupies the entire surface of the clifftop with lush gardens and a stunning balcony.
So our guide explained that pretty much every flat surface had a monastery on it. There used to be 24 in total, now only 6 remain. So as we're looking out over the vista, you can see ruins from old monasteries.
From Rusano, we departed Meteora. On our drive out, we passed the Monastery of the Holy Trinity, famous as a setting in a James Bond film, and the Monastery of St. Stephen.
We took a few final moments to gaze at the incredible pillars of stone carved over millions of years. The combination of this amazing natural history with the human history of Meteora makes it a magical destination. We hope you enjoyed our day in Meteora. Thanks for watching us wander.